Good morning. Welcome to the first podcast. I'm Tyler.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Riley.
So, we've been thinking about doing this for a long time.
We have.
Finally decided to sit down and do it.
We pulled the trigger. You got the mic.
Finally had to pull the trigger.
We said a day, and we're
Boom.
doing it right now.
Here.
We're here.
We're live, baby.
We're live talking from Tyler's bedroom.
In our parents' house.
Yep.
In my parents' house. So, basically the basis around this podcast, just so you know for upcoming weeks, is we're going to talk hot sports news. We don't care who it's about, what it's about. Granted, obviously, if Tennessee is in it, we're going to take precedent to them.
Priority, no matter what.
But we're going to talk the hot news in all sports. We can really do anything. Hockey, soccer. He's not big in soccer. He's not big in hockey. I'm not big in soccer. But we can just touch on it a little bit ourselves. But yeah, so we'll start off talking about Rick Barnes, UT basketball, guys going pro. Talk about UT football. Spring game today. Everybody needs to show up. It's free. Getting to the NBA, guys retiring, the legacies they're leaving, NBA playoffs, and the Masters. Kind of what's going on this week. So without further ado, I'll get us started.
So yeah, we'll start out with Rick Barnes. Obviously the biggest news of the week here in Knoxville. So Sunday night, I know as most of us were just sitting on our couches, enjoying our Sunday evening, and we all get a notification about Rick Barnes, talking about he might go to UCLA.
One of the most stable pieces that we thought we had.
Yes. This was not, previously known to anybody. I thought it was fake news. I really did, but it was from Bleacher Report. It's like, okay, so this has to be pretty reliable. So I go to Twitter, all over Twitter, thinking about it. And I was a nervous wreck for a good 24 hours. Because I got the notification about 8, 9 o'clock. I was nervous till about the next night, till about 10, when it was confirmed that he will be staying. But still, I was a nervous wreck. And I'm sure you probably were too.
Oh, yeah. I was literally sweating. It was one of those things that, like you said, if it would have came from anybody else, it came from Bleacher Report.
Like a well-known sports.
ESPN.
Yes.
A notified thing that people trust.
Yes.
People give them information. Reliable people give them reliable information. So it would have been different if
just some random beat reporter.
Yeah, some guy from WVLT.
Yeah.
At least,
okay, we'll look into it.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Trying to get their name out there. Okay, well, this person, and then they're so.
But a big name thing like that is something to look at.
I tried to keep it low key. Let me not freak out yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way Deacon Barnes is leaving.
Yeah, the Deacon. Come on now.
So, and all he's done for our program, it was like, wow. And so I started to think, man, how do I feel about this? And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I can't blame him.
Yeah, you can't. You said being so prestigious, from John Wooden to Bill Walton, all the titles from 66 to 74. He ate dinner with John Wooden in his house in L.A. a lot with his family. So it's understandable why he thought about it. Who wouldn't want to build a prestigious program like UCLA?
Back up.
From because he did it here. And he knows he can definitely do it out in L.A.
Yeah, especially. And, another thing that we got to talk about is the pay.
Oh, yeah.
So you're getting paid $5 million a year in L.A. Is that a lot?
I saw a stat. So compared to his contract that he had even before he signed the new one, he was taking a pay cut with the cost of living in L.A. It was about $100,000 or $200,000 pay cut.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. No, that's. He did say it's not about the money. I get that, but money has to do with something. It has to be a part of it, but it wasn't in his mind. Now I will say this though, we did just give him $4.75. I saw this crazy thing too. So back in September, he's getting paid $2.25. We raised him to $3.15, and now we give him $4.75. He's gotten a pay raise of $2.5 million in about a 5-month, 6-month span. And now he's the third highest paid coach in college basketball behind Coach K and Calipari. He's in front of the guy who just won a national title, Tom Izzo, and a bunch of other names.
Roy Williams.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I mean, I'm fine with it because it's well deserving. I get it, but it's just like.
Is it?
I mean, I think it is.
Highest paid coach to never win a title? Highest paid. When was the last time we went to the Final Four?
Never.
My point.
I know.
But we had to keep him.
We had to keep him.
We had to keep him.
Because
what
I
he's
did
done,
not want to go through the crap again of rebuilding our program.
No.
Because, I mean, it would have taken more, if not longer, than what he did.
Yeah, because we're here. We're at the pinnacle
He could build
of
something
what
big
we
here.
can be. So
I mean, LSU's not going to be good anymore. They just lost their whole starting lineup. Kentucky rotates players in and out. I mean, yeah, they got coaches, but I mean, like, we're here to stay for a while if he's still here.
Yep. And so you bring in this recruiting class we've got, along with guys that he can continually bring in.
Oh, yeah.
And the guys that we've got.
And they
Lamonte,
can maybe even come back.
Bowden, and guys that can come back, and we'll get into that in a minute. But, dude, we could be great for a long time.
If we just keep it going.
But
and we kept him.
We have to build on each little piece that we've got.
Now, I will say, too, something interesting. When in your life would you ever think the UT men's basketball coach would get more than the football coach? Pruitt's getting paid, like, I think, 3.1 or 3.15 or 3.75, something like that. He's getting paid more than the football coach.
Wow.
In your life, would you ever think that?
Never.
No. Never.
This is another thing that I thought. First thoughts that came through my mind about if we had to replace a coach. People are going to think I'm absolutely stupid for thinking this, but you know, it's just the optimistic guy I am. If we lose Rick Barnes to UCLA, you know who I want to see come back here?
Carl.
Brucey.
Yeah. I mean, we were all thinking it, but we were all thinking it.
And I hate to say it because people probably are like, no way, not after what he did to our president. Dude, he just went to the Final Four.
Yeah, he did.
With a scrub team. Everybody thought was going to be scrubs.
And he took the best, and he had definitely he had the best season in UT history, in my opinion. No, I mean, I get the years that they went to D-Late. They didn't win the SEC, whatever. That is the farthest any team has gotten in UT history. I get that we were just number one. I get that we were a 2 seed. But that, to me, is probably the best season in UT history because we went to the Elite Eight.
Yep. And now, there's a difference between best season and then
best team.
That team,
okay. Now another discussion. Okay. That team that we had in 2010, pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Because you had Mays at point, you had Scotty Hobson, J.P. Prince, Wayne Chisholm, Brian Williams.
Yeah, they were.
That was a nasty team.
And so they went to the Elite Eight. We got screwed out of another Elite Eight with John L. Stokes and Jordan McRae.
Sweet 16.
That was in the round of 32?
Konzo took us to the Sweet 16 with that team.
I know, and we got screwed out of going to the Elite Eight.
Yes, you are right, yes.
They should have won. But
we got screwed out of going to the Elite Eight this year.
Yeah. And you know, another thing about Bruce Pearl is he coached that Auburn team to be, in my opinion, the best team in that whole side of the bracket.
Because, I mean, I don't know many people remember, they almost beat Duke in November in Maui.
Yep, that is
true.
They
struggled throughout the year. They got killed. They got railed by Kentucky like 30.
Yep.
They struggled, but they found their way. Now, get it. If they had Okiki, that game might have been different against Virginia.
Yeah. And you know, it's crazy. It came down to one call.
And a foul call, yeah. Now, I will say that was more of a foul than the UT one.
Yeah. But I will say that double dribble was also a call.
That refs did, yep. You're right about that.
So, all that aside,
it's over now.
It's over.
Virginia
won. Congrats to them.
We kept Barnes, so that's the good thing. But now, we've had players declared for the draft for UT. Bone declared last week, Grant Tuesday. You can't fault either one of them.
Nope.
Because they have both improved vastly. I know Grant already had this thing last year, but Bone probably had the best improvement out of anybody this season, in my opinion.
Yeah. And
for our basketball team.
With that improvement, I didn't think he got the recognition
I didn't either.
He deserved.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
The fact that he wasn't a first team All SEC.
And he was the best point guard in the SEC, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Either him or Waters. Me personally, I think it's Bone. But
I do too. Waters is great.
Waters is great, but
they had dudes from Kentucky. I can't remember Keldon Johnson. They had him above Bone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just not right. Bone dropped him off at UT.
Yeah.
Dropped him off here. Go play with your little boyfriends.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now we can talk about this. Grant, Bone, also Admiral, and Kyle.
All leaving.
We can
For
talk
now.
about Kyle for just a second because it's gonna be the quickest. He has the potential.
He could.
I don't see him getting drafted.
Very high.
I don't
He'll
see
go
him.
second round, if anything.
Yeah, I see him having to develop a whole lot of things before he
I
gets
agree.
to be a great NBA player.
I agree.
If he can put on some muscle and get that mentality, boom, he'd be great.
I agree.
Great. He's 7 feet tall. I mean,
6'11", 7 feet,
for.
long wingspan.
So
Pro-tech little guy.
Admiral, on the other hand, he could be your next kind of low.
Role player off the bench.
Yeah, low
Great.
end. Nobody's gonna expect him to be much
On a
and he
playoff
thrives
contending
on that.
team. If he gets
Yeah.
drafted by one of them,
Yeah,
that could just be a great role player for
because
them.
speaking of that mentality, he's
He's got it.
got it.
He's got the dog
He's
mentality.
a dog.
He's got that mentality.
He goes out there and he doesn't care who's in front of him, dude. I guarantee you right now, Admiral has a mindset of if he was to get drafted in his first NBA game, he has to guard LeBron.
He'd do it.
He'd do it. He would
In
say,
a heartbeat. Give it to me.
"Come here."
I'm going to guard you.
And that's what I love about him. And he brought so much to this program, and I
I agree. We'll
thank
miss
him every day.
I mean, it's probably one of the most
now-
hurtful things seeing him obviously
Yeah.
the final game. But yeah,
And
get
so-
to Grant, obviously.
it's crazy. It's one of those things that I hate to see him go,
Right.
but it's the best thing.
But we're thankful for the
them.
memories.
Yeah. And so, lastly, let's talk about Grant and then where these people are going. So Grant, we knew he was going to go. We knew he was going to test
he's
out the
going to
waters.
test the waters, so there's possibility
so-
of coming back, obviously.
And again, he said that more iffy than Bone did. We can point that out.
Oh
too.
yeah, Grant to
Bone
me sounds
sounded-
like more he wants. I think he wants to come back,
Yeah.
but if he has
He
an
doesn't
offer
wanna-
he can't refuse, he's gonna go.
He also, I don't know if he wants to come back to a losing program.
but
so if-
Barnes did come back, so that's gonna help his cause.
Yeah, and if Bone comes back, it's for sure going to help.
I mean
us
we
out
have so many
there.
recruits coming in too,
Yeah.
so that's gonna help out.
Josiah
The fact.
James, Drew
Josiah James,
Pember.
Drew Pember, all those other freshmen. We can get some. I mean, I've heard reports of us trying to get some grad transfers. We're still in contention. And yesterday we just hired our newest assistant.
I did see that.
So I mean, the program is fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
So, teams they're going to. Last one that we looked at is going to be. Sorry about the garage door.
Yeah.
We're at the house. We'll try to speak louder so you can't
Yeah.
hear it. But got Grant Williams going to San Antonio
At 20.
at 20. That's a great pick for
I
him.
agree. Him developing under Pop, LaMarcus
Yeah.
Aldridge, having DeRozan on that team,
Yeah.
growing with Alani Walker.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great team.
And it would be because he's learning from Marcus Aldridge,
Yes.
a great low post scorer. He's learning from Pop, the mindset that you have to
best
have
coach in the
to
NBA.
be durable in the NBA.
Yes.
So that would benefit him. We've got
I think
think-
Bleacher Report had him at 20. The ESPN had him at 23.
Yeah.
Utah.
yeah,
Another great pick. Having Gobert,
yep,
a great defender, can teach him just in the ins and outs of being down there. Derek Favors,
yep,
not great, but he's a solid 4.
Yep.
Can help him out. Donovan Mitchell will just do his thing, give him the ball.
Yep.
I think also Grant could be the next Draymond.
yeah,
They're both 6'7". Draymond's better defender. Grant's already better scorer, in my opinion.
yeah.
If Grant can develop that 3 ball, the pick and pop, he will be a very
He'd be
great
a force to be
prototypical.
reckoned with.
He's your prototypical stretch four that the NBA is moving to nowadays, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll be nice. But yeah, he could definitely develop, and he doesn't even have to have a great 3 shot. He just has to be able to knock it down when he's wide open.
I agree.
And so, but if he can get that defense down,
Yeah.
if he can become a lockdown defender, he would not be able to be denied in the NBA. He can already score with the best of them. Now in the NBA it's a little different, but
Right.
and I understand he's a little small.
I think they had him at 236.
Yeah,
If he can get in that like 245, 250 range at 6'7",
yeah, he'll be all right.
he'll be a force to reckon with. I think down low.
I would agree.
Now
I
with
would agree.
basketball being over here at Knoxville, it's basically football time, even though it's in April. And today is the orange and white game. Basically glorified practice, but a lot of things we can look forward to. What is something that you think you need to see from the team today? Small portion of it, small thing about it, but you just need to find it or look for something.
I'm looking for. Let's start with defense.
Okay.
I'm looking for us to play downhill,
Right.
attack the ball.
Uh-huh.
As a whole.
Right.
Okay. Now, position wise, my most feared position, I guess you would say,
Mm-hmm.
the one that I'm worried about,
Defensively or offensively?
defensively,
Okay.
D line.
Right.
It's,
We got Darrell Taylor.
But
who else?
who else?
I mean, Emma Gooden. Last year we saw a glimpse. Can he be that nose D tackle guy that can be just a run stopper, clog the middle, everybody else do their job?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Darrell Taylor is our pass rusher, but
yeah.
other than that, I mean, who else do we have?
Yeah, and that's the thing. And so I want to see about what the defensive line's all about.
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defensively, the only other position I'm really worried about is DBs. DBs are one of the worst positions we've had for the past couple of years, and everybody can agree.
Right.
That is just, it's been terrible.
Yeah. Now, I mean,
it's
last
been
year,
pitiful.
last year, I think, too, I mean, we were just getting used to Pruitt's system, obviously, but we had glimpses of, Alontae Taylor balling, Najee Warrior getting better. Yeah. Can that continue this year?
Yeah, it has to continue for us to win.
Bryce
games.
Thompson doing really well.
Yep.
Can they keep it going? Alontae and Bryce just being freshmen last year, we saw a good glimpse of what they could be in their future.
Yep. Hey, pause this real quick. Shout out to our boy Cam Miller.
Shout out number 46.
Orange team. He's playing safety now.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I talked to our buddy Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing safety.
Wow. That's awesome, man. Hey, we love you, man. Proud of you for just achieving your dream, your goals.
Show him what Newman can do for you.
Newman can do, man.
Yeah, so now back on. And then offensively, I'm looking because he's not going to pull out everything. Cheney's not.
Cheney's not pulling everything. I will look for that too, though. What the play calling and what our offense will look like.
Yeah. Spread,
understand like Pruitt wanted to do last year under center pro style, I formation. Yeah. Ground and pound.
I think that we're going to see a little bit of all of that, but in the spring game, I want to see. Okay, let's see the big plays.
Right.
I want to see. Are you going to get the fans excited?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to show us what we want to see?
Yeah.
Or are you just going to, let's run the ball off tackle, throw a slant,
I think we can see a little bit of show. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, our receivers are nasty.
Because though, Pruitt is not very much into the show type deal.
No.
Like Bush Jones was. He made that day into, let's make the fans happy, and Pruitt does not care.
No.
He wants to get another practice out of this, and I think that's good. So, yeah, so what are you looking for? Both sides of the ball.
My big thing offensively is O-line. Our O-line has been horrendous lately. I mean, injuries aside, it's just not been good. I mean, we have future now with Wanya Morris and Darnell Wright coming in here, and then Chris. I'm not even going to butcher his last name, but, Knoxville grown. Yeah, went to IMG. He's back here now on the team. We're getting better offensively, but can we just keep it? Can we just grow? Because JG just takes too many hits at the past couple of years, obviously. Can we finally keep him on his feet long enough to make the good throws?
Yeah, and speaking of that, I applaud that man.
I do too.
He is tougher than nails.
I do too.
And for him to continually last year get up and get up and get up and get up, not be injured, or the little injuries that he's had, because every high school coach, every college coach is going to tell you a difference. There's a difference between injured and hurt.
Yeah. He was hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But he hung in there.
And that shows a lot about the type of guy he is. Shows a lot about just basically how he was raised. And I applaud his parents too, because that obviously takes a whole lot to do.
Right.
So that quarterback position is going to be, it's finally not one that we're scratching our head about who is it going to be, how is he going to perform. So I'm excited to see that development. I'm excited to see the development of him under Cheney. Mm-hmm. Cheney obviously has been a QB guru. Yeah. So we'll see how that works out.
And I will say, too, I think our O-line for today will be Wanya Morris at left tackle. We got Marcus Tatum on the right side. Ryan Johnson. Jameer Carvin, and then Jameer Johnson, and then Carvin.
So I mean, that's pretty stable. That's pretty stable.
But then the thing is, though, when Wright comes in,
yeah,
I put him at right tackle by Florida.
I don't.
by Florida. You have them. So we got 2 freshmen left. We got 2 freshman tackles, and everybody else in between. Or you can put one but guard. Probably tackle though because they're 6'4". Huge guys, like 300 plus, obviously.
Yeah.
They get playing time for Georgia State, BYU, and I forget the other team,
UTC.
UTC. They rotate them in for those games. By Florida, they're both starting on the offensive line.
That's tough.
I get that.
In Gainesville,
Yes.
for their
By Florida, we will know if they're starting, and I think they both will start by Florida.
so this is how I would see it happening. They start UTC, they start BYU, they start
Georgia State.
Georgia State.
See, I
And
don't
I
know,
see
I
them
don't know.
rotating guard and tackle.
See,
during
I
those
know
games.
for a fact one is going to start because he's been here. Darnell's the X factor.
Yeah.
Now, I think he comes in here and just blows everybody away. If he doesn't start like all of them, he'll at least play, and then he'll start by Florida.
Yeah, and I see him rotating in some guard too because I mean obviously you got to test him out.
Yeah.
I mean, because isn't Chance Hall still here?
No, I think he had to retire because of injuries.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
I think that's right. I mean, and obviously Trey Smith. Oh boy, if we had Trey Smith,
if we
and
can get him back,
Wanya and
right,
because you got.
And who's the center? Just transferred. He had to sit out all last year because he tore his ACL or
was it? Oh, he came from out Kennedy.
Brandon Kennedy. Yeah. So you go right.
You probably put Trey Smith at guard because he played his freshman year.
Has to.
Yeah.
Has to. You go right, Smith, Kennedy, Carvin, Morris. That's an offensive line that can grow together because they're all young.
They're all young and they're all very, very big and good.
So that'll be great to watch
I mean,
today.
we still know about the blood clotting with Trey. So
Yeah.
we don't know yet.
Wish him the best as well.
I will say, too, for defensively, obviously we'll talk about D-line. Linebacker-wise, we have Batuli. Kirkland, we may not see again because of his injuries. Corte Sat, for whatever reason, went to the NFL draft. That's whatever. Batuli, J.J. Peterson. We hadn't seen him yet.
A lot of bright spots.
And Crouch. Can Crouch be that next guy?
Crouch and Peterson could both be the next guy. We just got, it's time
We
to
either find out today, we find out in September.
Yeah. It'll be nice to see, though, because I think that they're both the prototypical guys that Bama would look to get.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
I think they both could have gone to Bama easily.
Yes, I think they could have.
So, and that's the thing. We've got the guys, and we finally have a coaching staff that can bring them in
now we
and drill in their
we
head.
got T. Martin
Let's
back.
be a dog.
Everything is running back in the.
Let's touch on him.
T.
dude.
Martin, man, I love it.
I'm so glad that he's
so
here.
happy. Pruitt is just bringing back just VFLs, man.
Dude, there is no reason he shouldn't have been hired here.
No reason.
And I think that every AD that we had, Butch Jones in particularly, I think Butch wanted to make his own legacy at UT.
Yeah.
Well, you can't make your own without the legacy of others.
No, you can't.
So not having him back just kind of ruined the VFL tradition that we've wanted to instill in everybody.
Right.
And so it was hard to rationalize why he wasn't here.
Yeah.
And
But
so
now he's here, and everything is good again on Rocky Top.
yeah, and it's nice to see. Just a quick touch. Knoxville native Amari Rogers plays at Clemson. Is T's son.
Yeah.
Just tore his ACL. Had surgery, I think, last week.
Yes, I heard about
Wish
that.
him all the best.
Yeah.
He's balling.
Yes.
National champion.
The whole team's balling.
ACC champion.
T. Higgins, too.
I
The
mean,
whole team's balling.
Yeah, congrats to them.
And Trevor Lawrence, all players Butch could have had, but
Won't even touch on that.
I won't get into that.
Yeah. Prayers for you. Speedy recovery. Glad to have your dad back on Rocky Top.
Just real quick, though. Did you see their rings?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Man, that'd be nice to have at UT.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So, off of UT sports in general, we'll touch on the NBA now. We saw the last two final games of two legends this week in the NBA, D. Wade and Dirk. Two amazing legends. For me personally, D. Wade is my second best player all time behind LeBron because, I am a partial Heat fan. Okay, not partial.
All time?
What? One of my favorite players of all time.
Okay.
No, not greatest.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, I was just saying
you jump in there.
No, I just said one of my favorite of all time.
Yeah, I agree.
D-Wade behind LeBron.
I agree.
Because LeBron's my guy, but D-Wade's my second because I'm a Heat fan. And just watching D-Wade grow as a player from 06 down to 02 to the Mavs. 4 straight, 39 points a game. Finals MVP, him and Shaq, that team dominated. And then obviously when he got LeBron and Bosh, those 4 years in Miami, memorable. And this last year and a half with him in Miami, just memories with him. I mean, he just did so much more than a basketball player in general.
Yeah, and we can touch on him doing so much more. That commercial, Budweiser commercial, where they had people who he necessarily didn't. I don't know if he knew that he was impacting their lives as much as that he did, but it was such a great commercial. If you have not watched it and you're listening to this, look it up.
Yes, please.
Go on YouTube, find it, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
And just to touch on it real quick, the end of the commercial, I'm spoiler alert, I'm sorry. His mom, I had no clue his mom was in prison.
Yeah, I didn't either. That story was...
It got me.
It was deep
right in my chest.
I will say, too, what also got me was that Parkland kid.
Yep.
Gave
his
sister
championship jersey
to him, and then he had his name on his shoe that one game.
Yeah,
that
that's
one got
awesome.
me too.
Dude, it's giving me chill bumps right now. So, congrats to D-Wade. The legacy of those guys will be around that NBA.
Yes.
People will try to be them.
Yes.
We talk about the Dirk fadeaway, but the D-Wade fadeaway.
The little
hezzy spin.
Or the little pump fake every time, everybody in the air.
I mean, so what they've done for the game. I'll touch on Dirk. I mean, dude, the fact that he isn't yet. Well, this year he's kind of playing with the star. Luka will be a star. And so he's yet to really play with another.
He had Nash.
Okay, he did have Steve Nash, but besides
that was
Nash,
before Nash was MVP. But Grant Nash was a great point guard. Yeah, you're not wrong.
He's never played with a prominent star guy.
I mean, his 2000 finals team. I mean, he had Kidd, Terry, Marion, himself, and Chandler. Chandler was a prominent down low, but the three were like getting to their end, and Dirk was the only star, and they beat a team with 3 stars in Miami.
Yeah. So, and then
he was unstoppable.
You looked at the fact of, I want to say it was Kristaps Porzingis in an interview or something like that was like, dude, I tried to be Dirk my whole life.
Yeah. I mean, people like big men. Like, post guys wanted to be Dirk. That fadeaway, the leg up.
Yeah,
dude. The shoot three.
I don't know what kid didn't try to be. I saw a tweet the other day from one of our boys, Harb.
Yeah.
Tweeted, dude, who wasn't trying to practice in their driveway that fadeaway, kick your leg up?
Literally.
Dude, I mean, it was just one of those things. Yeah, it was one of those things that they were so well liked, too, throughout their whole career. They had the legacy of being good people.
Yeah. Not
being a prototypical jerk of
and Dirk, too, stayed with the Mavericks for 20 years. Yeah. I think only him and Kobe are the only ones to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody says the one team anymore.
Nobody.
And he did it. And look what he did with them. I mean, when it's all said and done, they're unanimous first ballot Hall of Famers in my book.
Easy. First ballot. If they're not, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I can see them not being first ballot is whoever they go in there with. Maybe could be.
I don't know how they do it. I forget how they do it. What the years are separated from.
Yeah.
But whatever he do it, he's first ballot.
Yeah.
I will say this: my rankings on them, D-Wade's third all-time as shooting guards behind MJ and Kobe. My opinion. Dirk, he's probably top 2. Him or Tim Duncan. I mean, maybe Karl Malone.
I'm a little biased.
Who you putting? You think about KG?
I am thinking about KG.
Okay.
I'm a little biased, though.
I get that.
Dirk's 100% top 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, easy. Easy top 5, yeah.
But there is a lot of guys. Now, that's just me being biased. I put KG up there, but that's, like I was saying, that's biased. There's a lot of people that would do that, but
Right.
But it's definitely arguable. Top 2, top 3.
I mean, you got Tim Duncan, Dirk, Karl Malone, KG.
That right there is.
That'd probably be a solid.
Yeah.
I just put Karl Malone because he's second all time in points, and even though
I
he
agree.
did, yeah,
I agree. And so are we talking about them as centers?
no power forwards.
Power forwards. Okay. Then that's, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Because I don't know if Dirk ever played center.
No, he's 7 foot, but he never played center because he couldn't play lick of defense.
Yeah. He was so.
Just,
he was not very athletic.
but I mean,
But
he could
was
drop
so
you
good.
off whenever he
So
wanted
good.
to.
All right. So next thing, let's talk about. Well, we can touch on this a little bit, not much because it's not very. I mean, we don't. I personally don't care for the team. The Lakers drama,
Right?
Magic
Magically,
up
that
and
was
leaving
super unexpected.
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I understood why he left though, because he wanted to be happy again.
I 100% understand.
Yeah, I'm fine
There is
with it.
nothing that should stand in a person's way from being happy.
No.
If your job makes you unhappy, quit.
Quit.
That's to anybody.
Yeah.
In any job.
Yeah.
Quit. You
No,
do not need to work the
yeah.
rest of your life so that you can not enjoy your job.
Right.
It is not worth it. There are so many other things you can go do to get paid. So
Yeah. No, it did surprise me that they fired Luke Walton. That did not
me
surprise
too.
me.
I
I was ready. I was expecting it to happen.
was
didn't think
expecting it.
LeBron
I
liked it.
didn't think it was necessary,
Right.
but I was expecting
I
it.
just didn't think. Now LeBron's going to run the team, and I don't think he wanted Luke Walton, and that's why I think. And now Ty Lue is a top coaching option.
Yeah, which is I disagree.
I heard today it's Ty Lue and Monty Williams as their top two.
I think that is absolutely the worst decision they could have made.
Yeah, there's probably better ones than Ty Lue.
Yeah, and
But
so
we'll just see where that turmoil and all
I'm
that
not
crap
even worried
goes.
about them. I could cuss. I wish they would lose every game.
No, I know, but I want to see Lakers be good again because I miss seeing them be good.
Nah.
I know you don't because you're a Celtics fan, but I like to. I want to see them be good again because that's just NBA
Yeah.
history.
I understand.
But we'll see what happens this summer.
It's understandable, but now on the biggest news this weekend could be.
Yeah, one of the greatest sporting weeks in the year.
We've got
The Masters.
two things happening this weekend.
Masters is the big one.
Masters is the huge one,
Yes.
and then we've got NBA playoffs starting today.
starting.
Not so much.
We'll get
Masters.
We'll start Masters right now. Tigers a shot back.
Tigers a shot back, baby. One shot off the lead, going off at 2:05. Nobody that's played yet today. I mean, it is 1:30, so not very many people have gone off that are in contention. Not very many people have made their way up the leaderboard this morning. Just from watching it on TV, it doesn't look like the conditions are very, very good today.
Well, actually, now that I look at it, Charlie Hoffman has actually 200 today.
Yeah, I'm talking about what's he at now total for the week?
4.
Is he really in contention at that?
No,
point?
I'm just saying I get what you mean. But yeah, you got Tiger at 6.
Yeah,
And
and then everybody got 4 sitting at
You
7
got
under.
you got 5 at under Oosthuizen, Adam Scott, Koepka, Molinari, and Day. And then you got Woods at 6, Dustin Johnson, and
John Rahm's at 5.
John Rahm's at 5.
You know, another thing about John Rahm is he's yet to win a major.
No, he's due.
He's due.
He's due.
Dude, I hate the guy.
Yeah, but
I
he's
do
due.
not like him. After his whole show at the Ryder Cup,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
cannot do it.
I
I
understand.
can't pull for him.
Yeah,
Not right now against Tiger.
but he's
But
due.
let's talk about this.
Yeah,
Of those guys on the top of the leaderboard, excluding Tiger, because
Okay.
everybody knows we want Tiger to win.
right.
Who do you got going up on Sunday to be in the last pair? I mean,
Yeah.
it comes down to two things for me.
Okay.
Is where are you playing in relation to Tiger today?
Okay.
And how does Tiger play?
Right. Yeah. So basically, both around Tiger.
I mean, excluding him as like saying he's gonna win. Dude, Tiger is the factor.
Right.
If Tiger's playing well, it is hard for other people to focus on what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, but in my opinion, today I'm expecting big rounds from Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a huge round out of Jason Day.
Yeah.
Jason Day did not play so hot on Thursday.
Friday,
He had some back
balled.
problems. He played extremely
yes.
well on Friday.
No, I think a name.
So,
Not a name to watch out for, but he's top Adam Scott. He played very well yesterday.
Looking for a second match.
He was at 8. He was at under yesterday. Then he bogeyed. I forget which. I think it was 16. He bogeyed 16. But he was a leader for everybody else, pure leader at 8. I'd watch out for him.
I would. He's got the experience.
Oh yeah, he's already won it in 13.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
You can't. Winning the Masters helps you out so much because knowing these greens, knowing kind of how everything's going to play is going to make a huge difference in the long run. And it comes Sunday. You got 9 holes left, grinding it out. Who's going to be there to be the key guys?
Yeah.
So it's hard, but then again, dude, Tiger's one back. If he gets a good round today, which going off at 205.
205, yeah.
I mean, that's a prime time position. Ooh, that putt was good.
Yeah. I will say, too, me and our buddy Caleb talked about it yesterday. One thing for the guys on the leaderboard to watch out for, that Tiger roar.
Yeah.
Because he's at 205. Oosthuizen, 225. Scott Koepka, 235. Molinari a day, 245. He's going to be in front of him. If he makes a birdie to tie them, and they see that name go up there on that leaderboard, and they hear that roar, they're going to feel it.
Yeah.
That roar is different.
Yeah. It's piercing.
Oh, yeah.
It pierces through your soul.
Yes.
And so as a fellow golfer, they know what Tiger has done.
I mean,
and as we just watched Rory lip out a putt, he was the one
everybody thought he could win it,
looking
and
for
now he's 2 over.
2 over for the weekend. It's hard. Roy did not play very well.
But everybody,
so
that's the one thing to look
it's
out
the
for.
Masters, dude. It's the Masters.
Masters.
The
pinnacle of golf.
It is truly becoming one of those things that we're finally getting into as we grow older.
We get older. We appreciate more.
Yes. Everything that's going on.
Because I will say
all the difficulties.
Yeah.
It's so nice to watch.
Because I will say lately, I have been getting more into golf. I've picked it up again. When I was probably middle school or high school, I watched it, but I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now.
Yeah. And we have a buddy, Luke Scalf. Shout out to him. Hopefully he gets to go play at Augusta one day. That'd be amazing.
We hope so. He got the tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, tattoo on the arm, son.
Legendary.
Just got featured on Foreplay.
I saw that.
As well, so that's awesome. It's one of those things that you don't really appreciate it until you kind of have an understanding for what it does for the game.
Right.
And so
I mean, that green jacket. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, everybody else is a trophy, a jacket.
Yeah.
That's something different.
Yeah. And it's something, being a lifetime member, always being invited back.
Yes.
It's one of those things that if you don't win it, people kind of look at your career different.
I mean, to say that you played at the Masters, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah. And so that's awesome. This weekend should be fun. Hopefully Tiger can get a low round today. The conditions are very they're iffy. I mean,
rain is in the forecast.
So
tomorrow looks a little sketchy. So let's hope it doesn't have to go on the Monday.
Yeah. Oh God, if it goes into Monday, I don't like that.
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
Tiger, these conditions are very good for him because he can be aggressive. He can go at the pin. Wet greens are going to allow it to be a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
It's going to plug right in that green.
Right.
We just saw Leishman on the par 3, 12th. Get about 7-foot putt.
Hopefully Tiger can actually make some 4-footers today.
Yeah, he's got to get that putting down.
He made the long ones yesterday.
He did.
He missed 6 4-putts yesterday.
Yeah,
4-footers.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
but it's one of those things that as long as he plays bogey free, if he
gets a bogey free, and then gets it back though.
Yeah, he's got to be able to rebound.
Yeah.
Let's see what Rory does here. Is he gonna get it close?
On the 12th.
Oh boy,
that was pretty.
A little 5-footer for birdie. Him and Leishman both plugged it right there.
On the 12th, that was pretty.
Yep. So, last thing we want to talk about: NBA playoff starts
today.
2:30 first game, you said?
Yeah, 2:30. It's arguably, I think, it's one of the more exciting ones. I mean, NFL. I mean, all playoffs are exciting, but I
Yep.
mean, NBA. I don't know. It's just
This year's NBA is so
NBA's
exciting
so
because it's so
wide open.
yeah.
I mean, LeBron's not in it for one thing. I mean, the East is wide open now. Someone's contending. West, I mean, it's probably the Warriors, but I mean, I want somebody else to win. That's just me because I hate the Warriors. But all right. So first game, 2:30, Nets Sixers. Who you got?
Sixers, and I say that quickly, but it is going to be a great series.
I agree.
It's
probably
going
one
to
of
be
the better. It's probably one of the better ones,
because
one of the better ones in the East.
it has potential if the Sixers mess up.
Yeah,
If they slip at all.
Embiid is hurt.
If they
That's one
slip
to watch out
at
for.
all,
At
D'Lo
all.
can take them.
D'Lo can take over.
So
That's the thing. That's about the. Excuse me. That's about the only guy that they might have. I mean, Dinwiddie. I mean, yeah, he's a good player. LeVert, Jarrett Allen can't score. He's more of a down low threat. I mean, they have one score, like pure score that could take over a game. We'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. All right, I got Sixers 4-2.
I as well. All right, next series, Magic Raptors.
Raptors
Sweep. I'll give Magic one game. I'll give him a game.
going sweep.
I like Orlando. First series and first playoff in a while. I forget what exactly.
Since they
it's
went
been
to
a while.
the finals.
With Dwight.
Yeah,
So that was like over 10 years ago, or was it 10 years ago?
I think it was 2000.
They might have been in the playoffs since then. I forget.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, so I won't say that, but yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
been a while.
it's been a while. It's been a while. But
Yeah,
I'll
I
give him a
can't
game
do
in
it.
Orlando.
Can't do it.
All right, Clippers, Warriors sweep.
Yeah.
Clippers a good team, surprising team. No one thought they'd be here in the playoffs. Doc Rivers, a great job.
Yeah,
If it was, I mean, he could be one of the coaches of the year, but I think Budenholzer would get it.
Yeah.
But great job by Doc. I mean, that team really doesn't have a
No.
star. I mean, they traded away their best player in Tobias Harris,
yeah, that's nothing about 76ers.
and I forgot
to
about
mention.
Tobias. So yeah, but Clippers, great job by Doc and that whole team. But I'm sorry, you're facing the Warriors, you get
Hey,
swept.
Shout out to Tobias, VFL right there.
VFL, yep.
Love him.
Next series, Spurs Nuggets. It's a different one because you got Spurs with Pop and that team, but the Nuggets are just so good.
Yeah, they're very solid. They're not.
It's a
not
team
like they're a
full of-
wild card. They've not had very many games where they just didn't play.
It's
well.
it's Jokic and then a bunch of players who know what they're doing,
Yeah.
who know what their role is, and can just play well together.
Yeah.
I got Nuggets. I'm tempted to give Spurs 2, but I don't know. I don't know if their team
I'm
can.
going Nuggets in 5.
I just don't know if the Spurs can contend with the Nuggets. I'll go Nuggets in 6. Just
Yeah.
because the Spurs have more experience than the Nuggets. So I'll give them 6.
Hey, speaking about that putt Leishman just had, about 5-footer, he missed it. Birdie. Little tap
Tough
off
to
the
see.
par.
All right, next series, Pacers Celtics. Here's Celtics.
Yeah, Celtics all the way.
No, I get that. Yeah.
But
Pacers are nothing to scoff at. If they had Oladipo, this series goes to 7.
Oladipo goes to 7 for sure.
Now they're still
He
a good team, but they're just not the same without Oladipo.
They don't have somebody that can take over the flow of the game.
Yeah.
Like a Kyrie Irving can do.
I mean, their lineup is solid. I mean, they have Collison. They got Wesley Matthews, and they traded for him.
Yeah.
At the 3, they have Bogdanovich, Thaddeus Young, and Miles Turner. Great players, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, like you said, without Oladipo, they don't have the one guy they could just go to.
Like Kyrie can take control of a game offensively, defensively.
Yeah.
He can take, okay, we want to play fast, let's get it
Yeah,
going.
because, I mean, you give
We wanna
Kyrie the
play
ball,
slow.
like, last minute of the game when you need to score. On the Pacers, who do you give it to? Wes Matthews? Tyreek Evans off the bench?
Guess so.
You just don't know. I'll go Celtics in 6
I'm
also.
going Celtics 5.
Celtics 5.
Hey, Rory missed his putt as well. So,
Yep.
par for him.
Well, this next series is the one that I'm most looking for in the first round. Thunder Trailblazers. I got Thunder in 7.
Yeah, that's a tough series. I'm gonna also go with the Thunder, but only because Dame Lillard has shown me that, dude, he can score and he can be up, and he's clutch.
Mm-hmm.
But who else does he have that's clutch?
And McCollum is coming off an injury right now. And I will say last year, the Trailblazers were the 3 seed, and they got swept by the Pelicans.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's hard to say because it's been so wide open.
It has been so
but
wide
PG's playing amazing, MVP caliber season.
open. Russ 3 straight triple doubles. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I mean it's
I
one of those things.
I got Thunder in 7.
I'm going Thunder and I'll go Thunder and 7.
Thunder 7?
I see that. I see it going down to the wire.
And then the last one, Pistons Bucks. I mean, Bucks easy win.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm thinking
sweep.
Sweep.
I'll go sleep with you.
All right.
That was the first
one in the books.
First one in the books.
Thank you guys for listening.
Wherever you are, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. If you are listening,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep these going. Probably once a week. Maybe keep it going. Add on maybe a little bit more, but right now just once a week. Just keep it going right now. Hope you guys enjoy this one.
Thank you. Also, last thing I'm going to say, if you're in the Knoxville area, and if we get this posted before the orange and white game, make sure you go. As a fan base, we need to show this team support, show them what we can do. Phil and Neeland, it's free. So if you guys can't necessarily afford tickets, because I know it's tough, ticket prices rising, get them in there. Get them inside Neyland, meet the players, meet the coaches. It'll be a great experience. Again, thank you for listening. Tune back in next time. Thank you.